Hello and welcome to this post-tennis game deep stretch. So this is a very slow practice, very yin, very mat focused, which is going to really stretch the muscles that are used after playing a tennis game. So a lot of hamstring stretches, also some shoulders, some chest, a little bit of everything. We'll be holding some of the poses for like 1 to 2 minutes to really trigger the parasympathetic nervous system. If you happen to be a tennis player, definitely go check out the video I posted last week, which is a yoga and mobility for tennis players, something that you can do on a daily basis, before a game, after, anything like that. And don't be put off if you don't play tennis, because these stretches are beneficial for everyone alike. So let's go ahead and get started in cat and cow, in a tabletop position, coming to hands and knees. Keeping the hips over the knees and the shoulders over the wrists. Let's take a moment here to center and ground ourselves. Feel the mat under our skin, the palms pressing firmly. Start to maybe deepen the breath. Bring in a bit more awareness to your inhales and your exhales. Slowly start moving in circles, gently over your wrists. And exhale away from your wrists. We'll just move here for a few moments, beginning to shift the weight of our body. See how that feels. And maybe drawing the circles a little bit bigger, a little bit more range. And reversing directions now. Come to a gentle stop. Place your fingertips facing towards your knees. So your wrists are facing towards the front of the mat. Stay here if you feel the sensation through your forearms, or you can always lean backwards to increase the sensation. Hold it and breathe into this stretch. Now from here, drop your belly, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine like angry cat. Tuck the chin to the chest. Twice again. Inhale, arch in the spine, drop in your belly. Exhale, round the upper back. Draw shoulder blades away from one another. Last time, dropping the belly down, vertebra by vertebra, pulling your chest forwards. And then exhale, tucking the pelvis in, vertebra by vertebra, rounding through the spine. Inhale, release. Bring your hands away from the mat, maybe shake them here for a moment. And then we'll come back to that tabletop position. This time walking our fingertips forward to come to Anahastasana, puppy pose, melting your heart down onto the mat. Once you're here, you can bring the chin to the mat or your forehead, keeping your hips over the knees. We'll hold it for 1 minute here. So really easing into this asana, surrendering. allowing gravity to do the work. With every inhale, finding space, breathing into the upper back. And with every exhale, surrendering and melting a little bit deeper. Inhale, slowly pressing the elbows down to come up. Coming to tabletop once again. And then spreading your knees out wide, bring your toes to touch, sit your hips back, child's pose. Again, allowing the forehead to rest on the mat. And breathing into the hips, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back and the shoulders. With every exhale, releasing a little bit more tension. Inhale, press your palms down to look up. Exhale, flip your right palm. Bring it underneath your left shoulder. Bring your right ear to the mat, threading the needle in a child's pose. So rotating our spine a little bit here, feeling into that twist. You can keep your left hand in front of you, or you can always bring it behind you, grab hold of the right hip crease. Inhale, come back through center, unravel, child's pose. Inhale, gaze up, flip left palm, scoop it underneath your right shoulder, bringing the ear down onto the mat, threading the needle. Stay here for a couple breaths. And then choosing your arm variation. If you brought it to your opposite hip crease, keep opening the right shoulder away from the ear into the midline. To feel the deep sensations through your shoulders. We'll hold for 10. Inhale, unravel, come back, child's pose. And then we'll walk our hands over to the right side, fold our torso over our right leg, our right thigh. Again, melting the forehead down. Perhaps bringing the left palm on top of the right. Breathing into the left side body. Inhale, slowly walking the fingertips over to the left side. Placing one palm on top of the other, folding your torso over your left thigh. And this time you breathe deeply into the right rib cage. Feel the lengthening through the side body.
And feel the compression in your left hip flexor. Inhale, walking fingertips to the center, bringing them in towards the body. Maybe close your legs a little bit so you come more to Vajrasana, to kneeling position. Inhale, right arm comes up, bend the elbow, bring the fingertips between your shoulders and reach your left hand behind you. Now you can use something, a towel, a strap, a belt, to bring them closer. If they're not touching, if they're not binding, that's totally fine. What matters is that the direction and the intention is there. Now, if you grab hold of your fingers, you can always bind here, cow face pose, gaze forwards. Feel the opening through that front armpit. The shoulder and the scapula will stay for 5 breaths. Inhale, release. Exhale here. Inhale, we'll do the same on the other side. Reach left arm up, bending the elbow. And then see if you can bind or point your fingers towards one another. You can always tilt your head backwards to deepen the sensation of opening through the left armpit here. Breathe deeply. Exhale, release. Let's move towards the front of the mat. Keeping your right knee bent and then just extending your left leg open, Janu Shirsasana. So our left leg is extended forwards. Push the heel out, flex the toes towards you. Your right heel is pushing onto the groin. Stay here. Feel both sit bones ground down onto the mat. Exhale, maybe bend the knee a little bit to hinge your hips forwards. And then fold your torso over your left thigh. Again, if you used the belt earlier and you have it handy, you can always place it on the arch of your foot to bring yourself a little bit deeper. We'll stay for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your torso, bend the extended leg, the left leg, and then just scoop it over to the other side, hugging the knee into the chest, twisting over, gazing past your left shoulder. Seated twist. Feel the sensation of lengthening through your outer left hip, your glutes, as well as the deep twist of the spine. With every inhale, find length. Ground and sit tall. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, come, look forward. And then as you exhale, coming to a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of the feet to touch. And then choosing your stance here. You can have the legs a little bit wider apart, so bigger stance, or you can draw the ankles and the feet a little bit closer to your hips. Grab the inner arches of your feet to lift your body up. Inhale here. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Maybe draw the forearms down onto the mat. Keep pushing your knees down onto the ground as you pull your chest forward. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, we'll do the same on the other side. So coming to that Janu Shirshasana, extending the right leg out this time. Pushing that left heel into the right groin. Inhale here. And then exhale with a bent knee. Using the strength of your knee, of your leg, of your heel to fold your torso over the extended leg, and then either grabbing hold of the foot, using the belt. We'll stay here for 10 breath cycles. Breathing space into the hamstrings. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, unravel. Bending that knee and then scooping it over outside of your left thigh. Hugging your knee into the chest, twisting over to face the right. Seated twist. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, look forwards. Coming back to that butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. This time, we're going to do the same. We're going to fold forwards, but instead of reaching forwards, we're going to allow our backs to really round here. So think forehead to the toes. Feeling a deep stretch, a deep lengthening through the spine, through the back. Inhale slowly, vertebra by vertebra, come up. Exhale. Point your right knee forwards, bring your hands down, scoop your left leg back. We're going to a pigeon pose. So taking a moment here to wiggle around. Make sure your hips are squaring down. You look back and your extended leg is straight. Pointing the back toes. Inhale, look forward, stay here. Or exhale, walking the fingertips, allowing the forearms to drop down. And perhaps the whole torso comes down and melts all the way onto the mat. Sleeping pigeon. Halfway there. Notice where your mind goes. Notice the resistance it creates to any discomfort. And see if you can surrender to it. Not give in. Inhale, lift your body up.
Sit on your right hip. Bring your back leg forwards, and we'll just do the same on the other side. Pointing the left knee to the front of the mat, and then just scooping the right leg behind you. Wiggling around here. Facing the hips down. Inhale, reach your spine tall. Exhale, fold.
We'll stay here for 1 minute. Ten more seconds. Release all tension. Inhale ever so slightly, coming up.
We'll just end the practice in a seated position, crossing our legs over one another, coming to the front of the mat. Bringing your hands together. And giving thanks to yourself for stretching and taking the time to sit with stillness, to relax your body, your nervous system. Thank you for trusting me to guide you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, comment how you felt, and I hope to see you in this channel again. Namaste.